Why don't we do a profile instead? That's what they really want. So think about this. Smack Off 30 is actually next Friday.
The Smack Off.
Next Friday. Yes, clones, the longest wait ever is about to come to an end. We are less than 2 weeks away from finally crowning a new king or maybe queen of Smack. So why don't we profile another former king of Smack? Today it's Smack Off 28 champ, Kaleb in Green Bay. It was 3 years ago that Kaleb completed his meteoric jungle rise by ripping his first ever strap. He went from arguably the best to never win to one of the most deserving champs ever. From the jump, this dude has been a threat. And in a very different way also. Like Kaleb hit the podium with a third place finish on his very first Smack Off call way back in 2015. He's top 10 every single main event since. Even though Kaleb will be the first to tell you he's not like the other big-time callers. In that, everybody agrees. That's what I mean, where he's very unlikely. He's one of the most unlikely champs because he's one of the nicest guys ever. He's like the nicest guy ever, which makes him one of the most unlikely winners ever, which makes this incredible career of running Smack on this show so interesting because he's such a good dude. For years, it seems like it was a matter of when and not if, and then finally it happened. 3 years ago, the breakthrough finally occurred, and Kaleb finally summited the highest peak in the jungle when he made this call.
You spend your summers here, you eat cheese curds and red meat, you sit around all day doing nothing. Who are you trying to reinvent yourself as? One of us? And I get this eerie feeling that one of these years, you're just never going to go back to California. Of course, you'll still have a talk show, but it might sound a little different.
Live from Eagle River, Wisconsin, this is the Jim Romelski Show on CBS Sports Radio.
Holy cripes, what's up there, clones? A tremendous Friday to you. My name is Jim Romelski, a.k.a. the Blimp in the Box. Welcome to the Glacier. It's June 24th, and we already have 2 foot of snow on the ground. Or is there still 2 foot of snow on the ground? I can never tell the difference. We have a busy show for you, but I want to get you in here. You know the email address, Romelski, R-O-M-E, Elski at haveabrat.com. The Twitter handle is at Jim Romelski. And right now our phones are down, but Eagle River's pretty small, so just yell out your window real quick. We'll probably hear you at the bottom of this hour. If we get the phones working, we're going to have a little chit-chat with Farmer John. He's going to tell us what's the best way to get the goose poop off your lawn. At the top of hour number 2, we're going to have a Glacier legend, a friend of the program. Elk will be our guest. And I don't mean Steve Elkington. I mean an actual elk. Will come on the show for a little bit. At the top of hour number 3, we're going to have Bill Plaschke teach us how to catch a sturgeon with a spear. But let's start this show off the way we do every Friday with a Deca Moo. Ben Snack, embrace your destiny. Join us once and for all. The North Woods are calling. See you soon on Wisconsin.
The Blimp in the Box. An ionic phone call that always makes me think fondly of my Wisco half-am and reminds me of Kaleb's range and his creativity. Like, it was pretty damn creative and original and unique when he made a period call in a Smack Off 27. He called Smack Off 27 in 2021, but he acted like he had called the Great American Smack Off and that the year was actually 1995.
I would never miss the first annual Great American Smack Off. I knew that 1995 was going to be all that and a bag of chips, so I'm going to hit this competition harder than Natron means business up the middle on first and goal. Let's get after it, Jim. You know why I take a lot of scuds? Because I get a lot of scuds. And you know this better than anyone. There is a long, long line of callers waiting to take a swing at me like I'm a piñata full of welfare checks, spouting the same unoriginal takes, fat virgin, lives with his parents. But it just goes to remind everyone that your listeners are not clones of you. They're clones of each other, clogging up the phone lines, jamming up the fax machine day after day for years on end. Would it shock anybody when you open up the fish wrap and see they finally caught the Unabomber? He won't be living in some shack in Montana. He'll be like a mechanic in Escondido wearing an extra Sport 690 T-shirt and asking the feds for a drug test drop. Crown, Wisconsin. Huge!
I'm telling you, that's the thing about Kaleb. He might be a relatively new champ, but he goes way back with the jungle. In fact, he's one of the best smack-off success stories ever. One of the dudes who converted a deep love of the show into an amazing career of running smack. You see, Kaleb is also known to break into song, including the time he sang about himself, set to the tune of one of our favorite songs ever, In the Jungle.
Please rise and remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Kaleb in Green Bay, he's the man. Kaleb in Green Bay's got great smack. Kaleb in Green Bay says, I want to win the smack off, yeah. Kaleb in Green Bay's a great caller to the jungle.
I'm telling you, man, this dude, you talk about range, you talk about creativity. I still like Jason Avant a lot. I like the Jason Avant song even more, but I like Kaleb in Green Bay the most because he is such a different cat. Who but that guy could pull that off? For example, I don't think anybody else would turn an RSVP call into an elaborate Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs bit, but that's exactly what Kaleb did back in 2021.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Some mood music for the defending champ. Now he's feeling it. Then Left takes off his suit. And no, not his new David August threads. I'm talking about his custom Jim Rome suit that he got straight out of Buffalo Bill's basement. He puts on a little lipstick, maybe some mascara, sensually grabs the microphone, stares at Alvin DeLauro and says, "Would you rack me? I'd rack me. I'd rack me hard. I'd rack me so hard."
Man, I miss this dude. The Leb. He's always going to come at it from a different angle. That's what makes the Leb the Leb. It's also why you're not going to beat the Leb with the same old, tired Leb smack. We've all heard it a million times now. Leb is a virgin, allegedly. Leb lives in his mom's basement, allegedly. Leb is fat. He knows it. Just running down that same tired list again is not going to score you any points on the big day. John in New York did it best. Anyway, did it best. Nobody's going to top that, so don't even waste your time trying. You're not topping this.
French fries, pizza pie, it's all on Caleb's waistband. Caleb's waistband, it's all on Caleb's waistband. Caleb's waistband, oh yeah.
Why did we run him? Things just hit differently after the fact. Why would we run John in New York ever? And why would we run John in New York for singing Baba O'Reilly to the tune of Caleb's waistband? Hey, John, where are you at anyway? Where are you, John? John, you good? My brother, the only one who paid hard-earned cash to attend my Hall of Fame induction ceremony. John, you good, my brother? Where are you? John, it's smack-off season, and you have a standing invite. Where are you? I'd even have you back just to sing Caleb's waistband again. Anyway, if that doesn't get you fired up for next Friday, I don't know what will. And as always, I cannot wait to see how Kaleb shows up. Because if we get the Kaleb A game on the 31st, he could be rocking a second strap.
It's me. It's me. It's that Kaleb. Rome, Matt in Vancouver just said I couldn't win the smack off because I looked like a porta potty in a camo hat. Pretty rich that he thinks I wear camo when he's the one who's so unnoticeable we literally forgot he was even in the field. I heard Rick in Buffalo's call yesterday, which is funny because I wasn't listening to the show, but he's so loud it doesn't matter. Hey, Benny and Wisco, seriously, bro, in the first grade, were you hooked on phonics or hooked by a bass fisherman? You sound like Mike Tyson hired a speech therapist. Jim, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, Beaks, bench the donuts.
Can you imagine what would happen if one of these cadavers from the days of yore won the smack-off, like Carbone or the Cablinasian? They'd go longer in between titles than Rick in Buffalo when he can't afford a used car.
Hey, Jeff, I loved your call when you spent the whole time telling people they're fat. It was a complete 180 from last year, when you spent your entire call telling people they're fat.
The time has come for the coronation of King Kaleb I. I'm shocking the world! I'm shocking the world!
Sweetie, are you cleaning your room?
Mom, get off the landline. I'm on with Rome.
The guy from Space Jam?
Yes, I told you. It's the smack-off.
Cal is so short, when he sticks his foot in his mouth, he disappears. This guy's like the jungle's Joe Pesci, not because he's so funny and iconic, but because he's tiny, loud, and you want to see him buried in the desert. Dude, after I win the 5K and the trophy, you can go get your f***ing shine box.
Burning.
Bro, we're not doing that this year.
Burning.
Dude, what did I tell you? You had your chance already, and you blew it. Get out of here.
We can all see that Keith Arnold looks like Chael Sonnen let himself go, but I would never say that out loud. A couple of my buddies wanted to remind you of something.
Hey, Jim Rome, it's Randy and Jason Sklar. And you know what the smack-off is? It's a walrus game.
Because at the end of the day, Van Smack, I'm as fat as I am because of cheeseburgers. It's almost like they ate me. I'm blowing up, Twitter. Watch out. Now it's smack-off season.
My man, Kaleb in Green Bay, the Smack Off 28 champ. He is top 10 every Smack Off that he's called into. He is consistent. He is creative. He's one of the all-time jungle success stories, and I know there's still more to that story. He's not done. No way is he done. I just need to see him on 31st. Leb, be there on the 31st. You are one of the most creative, rangiest, best to ever do it. And one to watch. He's already got one. Who you got? See, that's why I love these profiles. Now that you've heard that, are you going to change your vote? Are you going to change your prediction? Who do you have? That day is for the best of the best. It's Halloween. It's Smack Off number 30. And remember, one twist this year. You can zoom in. If you're in the field and you want to take a shot and you want to do it via video, you can zoom in. We just need to know about that. Personally, I have no idea how many are going to take that shot.